Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the new video. I'm the Casual Racing Gamer. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually checking out how good the AI races in GT7, but we're also going to compare it to what I think is a great PC sim racer, which is great for AI racing, which is Automobilista 2. So I do know that a lot of people, are intimidated by racing online. So I get it. I understand it. I'm not the greatest racer. I never claim to be, and I'm obviously far from it. Don't be intimidated. Don't be scared to hop into online racing. It's not that bad. You're probably better than you think you are, and there's definitely going to be drivers worse than you, but there's always someone who is the worst. So someone has to be the worst. If someone has to be the best, someone has to be the worst. That might be you one day, but you can improve and get better. So in order to improve, you kind of have to know where you stand. So don't be scared to race online, but I do understand it. And if you're not ready to hop into online racing yet, we're going to check out GT7 because there's so much of a game that isn't for online racing. And I just want to hop into a race and do some AI racing. And I'm going to compare it to Automobilista 2 is an awesome PC sim racer. And it's really good for racing against computer AI as opposed to its online gaming. Like iRacing is where you want to go if you want to do, PC online. And I know a lot of people race Assetto Corsa. I haven't done the online racing in that, but Automobilista 2, I hope one day it does improve with online racing. From what I heard, and I haven't done it, it's not the biggest group. It's not the biggest community for online. So I think it's a good thing to check it out if you want to do racing against computer AI. And I'm going to check it out. We're going to go to the same track in both games because we're gonna compare how good the AI racing is. But we're gonna hop in. I'm gonna be doing this in VR. So we're gonna do PSVR2 on the PlayStation 5, and we're gonna do Quest 2 on my PC. And we're just gonna see. We're going to do group 3 cars. So me being not the greatest racer, I shouldn't be able to pull ahead from the computer like a half a lap or so. They should either be beating me or, we should be racing pretty close. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. And I'm going to see how much better the AI is in one game against the other. This is not scientific. This is just me driving against the AI. Both games are obviously going to handle different the way cars drive. But I'm going to try to set the cars each to have at least ABS on the way I raced it in, GT7, which is ABS on, and I'm going to have traction control on once. And Automobilista 2, I'm going to have traction control on and also ABS on as well. So that's enough talking right now. But anyway, let's get into racing. So let's hop into the Quest 2 first and Automobilista 2. This is Brands Hatch, and then we're going to hop over to Brands Hatch as well in a computer AI race on a GT7. Let's do this, guys. All right, so here we go. Automobilista 2. We are running the Porsche 911 GT3. We are running it at Brands Hatch. Our opponent settings are set to opponent skill level 100, which means anything above 80 or higher allows the AI to adjust their setup away from the default to better suit the track they've selected. Opponent aggression, we have medium. So the aggression level of the AI when racing against wheel to wheel. And then we're going to have random grid position. And we're going to do the same class of cars. Opponent number, we'll just leave that where it is. And here's the way we have our cars set up. So the only things we have on, we do have anti-lock brakes on low. We have stability control off, but traction control on low. I think that's going to be what matches the most with GT7. All right, guys, here we go. Get it out of the way. VR in this game is super sick, super good. Everything looks good. The game's still supported, still gets updates. The developers are always updating the game. So still supported game. Very optimized for VR, but let's see what it's like to race against the AI. Now, I haven't done a race against the AI like this in GT7, so I'm going to be interested to see for myself even how it's going to be different than a game like Automobilista 2. I will say the car in this game, you definitely need to baby it a little more in this than in GT7, even with the settings I'm running. You definitely need to play with the brakes and the throttle much more careful. I feel like you can definitely lose the car easier in this game. So all right, let's see what we can do here. We are still running P7. We're going to try to stay with the front pack here if we can. Hopefully the cars behind us aren't going to catch us. But you got to really, I feel like trail braking really big in this game to not lose the car if you want to try to come into these turns with some speed at all. See if we can catch up to these guys in front and not let them get away. We got those two cars battling in front, so maybe they'll slow each other down, which would be good for us. And they're kind of gaining on us behind. See if we can make up some ground here, although this turn always gets me right here. All right, we survived it that time. All right, not a bad first lap. Those guys still really close in front of us. Them two, hopefully they'll slow each other down. They're battling in front. Uh-oh. That didn't help us there, losing the back end a little bit coming out. You know, we're definitely not grounded. We're definitely not grounded with this car. Definitely easy to lose. We're still hanging though, we're still hanging. Getting a little bit behind us. He's catching us a little bit here. Definitely fun to drive. It's definitely a fun drive. You really have to pay attention every turn, every corner. You really have to make sure you got control of that car. Took the spot. I'd rather give him that spot than go off the road there. Yeah, they're just pulling away. So obviously, the computer runs well. We're gonna have to really run pretty perfect if we're gonna really hang with that front group. Because they're not giving anything up. They're not giving anything up. They're running really well. You can just slide that car in there, as you can see. We got cars on our tail. What are we running? We're running P8. They're going to want to take this spot from us. We're not going to let them. We're not going to let them. We're going to pull away right here. I think that's where we're going to finish. Tough race, front of the pack. This is just a cool down lap. That was P8. That was like in racing AI with Automobilista 2. Now we're gonna go hop into GT7. I haven't even done this yet, so I don't even know what the racing's gonna be like against the AI like that. But I'm excited. I'm excited to compare the actual differences. So let's hop into that game. PSVR2 headset. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. So we're going to do starting grid. We're going to start at 7, same spot. We're going to do number of cars. We're going to still do 11. So we're going to match that exactly the same. I do have traction control on level 1, and I have ABS on, and I have computer setting to hard. So the highest level of computer. So we'll get kind of the same, you know, type of settings. All right, here we go, guys. See what we can do here against the AI of GT7. If they're going to be easier to beat or what. The VR looks really good. I will say that. Either way you go, the VR looks great. Things in the distance here look a little more blurrier, like the cars in the front. But it's not a big deal because it still looks really good. See if we can pull up to P4 there. Kind of have to check up. The car feels way more grippier in this game. So the driving style between the two games, there's definitely a major difference. I definitely feel like you can be more aggressive. Oh, come on, buddy. You can definitely be more aggressive and without losing the car. You don't have to baby the, I feel like you don't have to baby the brakes and the throttle like I did in Automobilista 2. I feel a lot more confident in the grip of the car and taking turns a lot faster and braking later. P4 is going to battle us here. Let's see. Oh, he's trying to block us. He's totally blocking us. We're going to pass him right here, though. See if we can take him here. See if he's going to let us take the move, or is he going to, how aggressive he's going to be. Oh, he took us there. He took us there. He's not letting us go. He's battling us here. See if we can pass him here. It's a good battle. All right, we definitely pulled away there. So we are P4 out of 11. So I'm definitely thinking and they're like far behind. So we're like kind of leaving them, coming in a little hot there. We're leaving them in the dust. We're trying to catch P3 right now if we can. We're gonna have one more lap after this to do it. Yeah, it's definitely a different type of drive between the two games. Much more grip, much more control of the car. We're gonna take P3 right here, and you know, I don't know if it's that the AI is easier in this game, or that it's just because I'm able to drive also a little more aggressively than I was in Automobilista 2 without losing the car. But as you can see, you know, big difference here. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch P1 right now with last lap. But I think if we drive it good, we'll take P2. And you can just see, you know, behind me, the AI is way back there. Like all these other cars. Now, even if I'm driving better and driving, you know, better lap times, I'm not that good that I should be blowing them away. They should be with me. Like there's on level hard. Like I'm not that good. I'm not that good that I should be blowing away every other car, and it's just me and P1 right now. And if we had more time, I'd probably take P1 over. So you can obviously see there's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference here. Are we going to be able to? We're not going to be able to do it here. Although maybe we're going to be able to catch them. So there's definitely a big difference between the AI. Those guys are like way behind me. And like I said, I'm not great. So even if I'm driving good, those other cars should be driving just as good, if not better than me, to at least give me a challenge there. I shouldn't be blowing by them and so far ahead of the cars behind me. So I you know, for AI racing, I don't know if it's the best. I always think playing online is great because you're playing against real competitors, real people, and you're usually playing with a lot of races a lot better than you. So, you know, it challenges you to do better. If you're just going to blow away the AI like this, and then you're going to go into an online race, you might be like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was really good against the AI. So that was just an example there. You can just totally see the two different racing styles. I was able to drive between the two games. And as far as the VR, they both look amazing. I wouldn't complain about either one. They both look great in VR. It's just a matter of, you know, what type of game you're looking for, what style of game. But like I said, GT7 is still a great game. I play it online all the time. I'm in sport mode. And I just wanted to compare the two different AIs, but it also gave me a huge feeling of different driving styles between the two games. But if you guys play both games, or let me know your opinion down in the comment. If you play one or the other, Let me know your opinion down in the comments as well. Thumb up the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. We out of here. Peace.